It's Denise, and today I am officially kicking off the Christmas holiday season. So if you want to see what I've got going on, keep watching. Welcome to This and That with Denise Jordan. I teach women to make wise home, health, and beauty decisions. So if you want to learn more about running a household, subscribe. Or if you want to see product reviews on things that can benefit you in your home, subscribe. Because I do videos about those topics all the time. So hit that subscribe button and tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. But definitely check out the show notes in the description box below, because that's where I'll link my favorite housekeeping and gardening solutions. Okay, let's jump into it. Thanksgiving is over. I've got everything all put away, and now it is the official start of the Christmas holiday season. And I have got so much to do to get the house ready for Christmas, but I am going to take my time and do things just one day at a time. So this is the first of several videos in my Christmas holiday decorating series. The other thing I'm going to do in this video is announce my Christmas and winter holidays kitchen vignette. So let's talk about that first. I've got my notes right here, so let's get that out of the way in case people don't want to stay till the end. My Christmas and winter holidays kitchen vignette is officially open. And as you know, the kitchen vignettes are something that is portable, because I need to be able to use this space for prep. So whatever you do, it has to be portable. So it has to be on a tray. So the kitchen vignette needs to be on a tray. And it is to celebrate the Christmas and winter holidays. So that includes Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and if there's another major winter holiday for a religion that I'm not aware of, feel free to make your Christmas and winter holiday kitchen vignette all about that. But tell us what holiday you're celebrating if it's not readily discernible, and then let us know why that's important to you. So now, what are the rules? One, it's got to be on a tray. Two, it's got to have holiday decor, and that holiday decor can either be Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever special holiday that you have. You need to have a plaque or a sign in it, something to commemorate the season. And the upload date is December 10th at after 6 a.m. Eastern. That's it. It's very simple. And I will create a playlist so that you can populate your video into the playlist without any problems. But if you have trouble, drop me a note in the comment section and I'll help you out. And one of the things that you're going to want to do is to be sure and use the hashtag Christmas Kitchen Vignette. Hashtag Christmas Kitchen Vignette. I'll also have the hashtag Christmas and Winter Holidays Kitchen Vignette as well. So make sure you use both of those. Hashtag Christmas Kitchen Vignette and hashtag Christmas and Winter Holidays Kitchen Vignette. And then we'll get that going. I just look so forward to that. And I have to tell you, I've been getting so many messages asking, when are you going to do the Christmas vignette? When are you going to do the winter holidays vignette? And I had planned to do a winter holidays and skip the Christmas, but since I got so many questions and so many people love doing the kitchen vignettes, I thought, let's go ahead and do Christmas and winter holidays, and then there'll be a winter one after that. So the winter one after the Christmas and winter holidays, you'll still need your soup tureen, but in this one, for the Christmas and winter holidays, you just need your holiday decor. So there's that. So now that I've got that out of the way, let me move on to whatever else I've got going on. So the big thing is getting the house decorated for Christmas. And I had my husband drag all the boxes and bags out of the attic. And I said to him yesterday, honey, I'm going to say something that you're not going to like. And he gives me this weird look. And I said, I need you to bring down all the Christmas boxes. He's like, what? All of those boxes? I said, yes, honey. All of those boxes? Yes, honey. All of those boxes? Yes, honey. I need all of those boxes. And then I got to looking at a few videos earlier this morning, and I saw all the boxes that Kenya had. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I thought, honey, you didn't have too many to bring down at all, because Kenya has enough Christmas boxes probably to populate a small storage space. I mean, she had so many things, but she really goes all out when she decorates her home. I just love to watch her decorate. So be sure and check out her decorating. And then another person that I love to watch is Roberson's Designs. She does Christmas like nobody I've ever seen. I love to see her do her decorations. She starts her Christmas decorating in October. She's done by the end of October, but that's a little early for me. But anyway, I wanted to make sure that I told you about the Christmas and Winter Holidays Christmas Vignette, that today is the beginning of my Christmas decorating series, and so you'll get to see me decorate my home. And also, I'm also in another Christmas challenge. I'm hosting or co-hosting a Christmas challenge with Laura at the World According to Bowhead. And what we're doing there is a $1 holiday table for two. And I will say the whole thing was Laura's idea, but what she wanted to do was to decorate a table, to have a beautiful tablescape for two on a budget, because she wanted to show that, you know what, we can have a beautiful tablescape and not have to spend a lot of money. So I'm really excited about that. So keep your eye out for that too. Now again, if you're wondering why should you do any of these challenges, well, they help you get ready for Christmas. So the challenges that I've done so far is one, the DIY haul with Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I just wasn't able to get to any others. And then also the Winter Wonderland hot beverage station, which I did that with Marie's DIY and Brown Eyes on a Budget. So those are the only two things I've got done so far, but they did just kind of move me a little bit closer to getting things decorated for Christmas. So I'm glad about that. One of the things I did to put me in the mood was put on my holiday sweater. This is probably one of those things they call an ugly Christmas sweater. Personally, I like it. I think it's quite cute, but I put it on today to put me in the mood. The other thing I'll do while I'm pulling the decorations out and figuring out what's what is listening to a book on CD. Let me show you the one I'm listening to right now. It's this one. It's by Bill Patterson and President Clinton, and it's called The President is Missing. And it's billed as the only book a president could write, and when you listen to it, you'll see why it says it's the only book a president will write, because there's kind of things and nuances in here that if you weren't a president, you wouldn't know about. So I'll be listening to this. Instead of listening to holiday music, I'll be listening to this while I'm decorating. And I'll show you some of the boxes and things that I've got sitting around that I need to unpack, and then I'll show you the living room, because we always have to figure, well, we put the tree in the same place every year, but the big thing is moving the furniture and kind of making space, and it's not necessarily symmetrical, but that's where we are. And I think the first thing I'm going to do too is decorate my little Christmas tree and maybe decorate my buffet with my Santa Claus collection. We'll see. So this is the beverage station that I put together, my Winter Wonderland warm beverage station. And I put this together in participation with Marie's DIY and Brown Eyes on a Budget. This is for my $5 Goodwill challenge right here, so you'll be seeing that again. But that's all the Christmas decor that I have out right now. And then this is my other nod to the season. I got out my Caldrea Juniper Laurel scent. And this is my dishwashing liquid. This is the lotion, and this is the hand soap, and it smells heavenly. Such a nice scent of pine. So those are the two things that I've done so far. And then here are the boxes that my husband pulled out that I've got to get to. Let me just look at that. These things I've still got to get put away, but he's got all that stacked up. We've got those. I've got things in those bags there. Boxes over here. A few more pumpkin things to put away, but as you can see, things are at 6s and 7s. And then I'll have to move this furniture around a little bit, but he'll do that actually once I tell him to come in here and do it, because the tree usually goes in that corner there. So we just have to move things around just a little bit. Oh, I forgot. One other challenge that I participated in to help me get ready for Christmas was the Cozy Corner Challenge hosted by Arlene's Country Craft Corner. I usually do a cozy corner there, and this time I did it in the entryway, and I'll show you that. But I'm going to do one over here again this year though too, because I just love those cozy corners. So I guess I better get busy. So here's my question for you. How do you start your decorating process? Tell me in the comment section below. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I've managed a home for more than 45 years, and I am a nurse by profession. So if you want to learn more about running a household, subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I hope I'll see you again during my holiday decorating season.